All right. Now that everything is running.
Now that everything is running, my blood's already fucking boiling. Before we even start, fuck Restream, fucking twice. Changed everything, changed the user interface, and just made it worse.
I think we had one episode. The title was just "Fuck Restream."
Yeah.
That
And
was
it's even worse now compared to before.
Yeah. It didn't look better.
Oh no.
They added some flares.
Yeah, they added
The
some
wallpaper.
animations, made everything more complicated.
New logos instead of text where people can just read.
There was a guy like in one of those shopping malls trying to sell like like a streaming.
Like a deck?
Yeah.
The button thing?
Well, it's like a monitor.
Oh,
When you
okay.
plug in like HDMI camera, it's basically like what we have here,
Okay.
but it's just a screen, and it replaces Restream.
Oh,
Okay. It's like $1,000 US.
a
But
grand.
yeah, I mean it's a computer,
That's a-
you know.
Okay.
It's a computer with the screen,
Okay.
fair price.
Yeah, the camera angle is still kind of weird.
Oh, because they keep
Anyway.
knocking it over. Oh right, this is the wrong direction.
UI is
So-
supposed to improve? Yeah, right?
I don't know how this fucking works. All right. You want to talk about your weekend, Mr.
Oh.
Food Blogger?
I didn't even post much about food. I went to
I don't
Singapore.
know. I didn't look at your posts.
So
I
I
don't,
did-
I don't
so
follow
don't
food
just-
bloggers.
So don't just fucking say I food
I don't
blog.
follow food bloggers. Like, okay, Wayne's a food blogger now. Unfollow.
No, I went to Singapore for 4 days.
All right. How was the shopping mall?
Oh my god, the amount of trees they have over there is just like overwhelming. It rains hard
Yeah.
every now and
Yeah,
then.
I
It's
know.
unpredictable. Already, you lived there for how
I
many
lived
years?
there for 5 years. Yeah.
5 years. I stayed on Orchard Road.
Oh,
A
okay.
fucking little hotel.
Yes, you live close to where I grew up.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah, but Orchard Road sucks now. I can say it. I'm probably not gonna go back.
I don't know what's so bad about it. Like the pricing or like the
Just everything is it's so like there's nothing of interest. Like
Why?
shopping is fucking boring, right?
yeah, and it's not even like it's not the price is pretty high.
Yeah,
It's not even cheap.
yeah. Well, of course.
Competitive.
I mean,
Yeah.
Singapore's always been super
Yeah.
expensive.
I mean, also like the shops there, the food, the tea stuff is all like from China,
Mm-hmm.
and it's very like people just speaks Mandarin all
Yeah.
the time.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it is one of the 4 official languages, right?
Mm-hmm. True.
Yeah. No, I mean, I used to like Singapore, but when I went back, I went back there because of the fucking
The lawsuit.
the
thing.
the moron, yeah.
The scammer.
The scammer, and I don't know. To me, it was kind of shocking.
But,
Like
what do
all
you
the good shit, like they had like those, you know, like Cha-Chan-Ten style
Mhm.
food and like hawker stalls they're called.
mean?
there.
Yeah, I went there. Yeah.
But all of those are now super pricey, and the
Plus
food's-
shit I could get from Hong
food's
Kong.
like mediocre. Yeah, exactly, and you can get the same shit here.
yeah, maybe better.
Yeah, but I mean, the only thing that's better in Singapore is like the Malay food, because it's kind of like Indian, but
yeah,
without the hygiene problems.
they don't use their hands.
Well, like one of our coders.
Feet.
One of our coders, he went eating Indian food yesterday, and then he like messaged me like 2 hours later. He's like, "Hey man, like shit's coming out both ends." And I was like, "Well, authentic Indian food then, you know."
But where was he?
In Germany,
Oh, okay.
yeah, man, those guys are gonna get a lawsuit. Yeah, are we even live here with
Yeah.
this new fucking restream shit?
Mike already said
Okay.
going home.
Yeah, all right. I'm a food blogger now too. Yeah.
Welcome to the club, apparently. I post like 5 photos and they're like, oh, you're a food blogger now.
Well, he is a fucking food blogger. Kofi will back me up on this.
That's how you know it's good.
All right. So we're talking about the AIO today, I think, right?
Mm-hmm. At least that's the title.
That is the title. So for quite some time, this is actually the first Lucid product we ever made. It's taken us a while.
Well, if you were at I/O, a bunch of them actually gone out.
Oh, really?
Yeah, to people. Yeah, you gave me like 10 or 8.
Yeah, okay. But that's not the same version.
Not the same version.
Yeah. So here it is. It's all in one or 3-in-1. It's got the OSD radio receiver, so Crossfire, and ESC, and according to Chinese standards, it's 4-in-1 because the OSD counts as a one in one. And ESC, OSD, flight controller, and radio receiver. Yeah, so that's what's. Oh, it's missing the antenna. Just letting you know. It comes with these are the GNB pigtails. According to Mr. Fractal, these are better than the beta FPV ones. And then we have the connector and grommets here.
Motor sockets.
Motor sockets, so you can either use them or not. And then we have this the battery pigtail. Yeah, that's pretty much it. It's more or less it's a standard product. However, the special thing about this is that there are dedicated 1S flight controllers that will work, or all-in-ones that will work very well with 1S whoops. And there are dedicated 2S that will work well with 2S. And the special thing about this is it works well on both. So the special thing for, if you're uninformed like me, on 1S, you basically want the ESCs to work down to very, very low voltages, like 2 volts, pretty much. Mm-hmm. Just because, like, when you do a punch out while the battery's empty, your battery's gonna sag hard. And this one will allow you to do that. So not a lot of ESCs are gonna allow you to do that. And on 2S, basically all you need is throughput. So this one here will handle 24 or 25 amps and 7 amps on each output port, which is, as far as I've been told, substantially more than what the other ones can handle. 32-bit ESCs, thank you very much, Benedict. So I didn't even know that other ESCs still existed. I haven't touched anything below 32 bits in quite a while.
Who makes anything lower?
Well, it's a Beal Heli S.
Oh,
apparently, like all of the I know that's exactly.
That's why I was like, what do you mean?
Exactly.
I was like,
so apparently, all of the all-in-ones they still use Beal Heli S. 8 bits, right?
Have fun.
So this is yeah.
What? How do you even configure that shit?
It's like the Downtown Abbey meme, you know, like.
But how do you even configure that shit now?
I don't know.
Is it like a?
I haven't used Beal Heli S like.
Yeah.
The last time I used it was in 55.
What do you mean 55?
Like our office.
Oh.
In
shit.
In Home Tour Road 55.
The winner.
Yeah, that's like 9 years ago, 8 years ago, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
That was like before you even were at TBS.
That's when I was a customer, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Oh my God.
So yeah, it has 32-bit ESC. So welcome to 2014, bitches. And it's pretty cheap too, as far as I've been told. $60.
You mean like this compared to yeah?
Compared to
Well, like all the Lucid stuff, basically.
Yeah, compared to all the other. How many serial ports? 3. Well, 2.5, I think. So you got 2 external ones, and then you got smart audio, which is half a serial port, and then you got the built-in one.
What's going on? Oh, the antennas? Okay.
Yeah. So it comes with the. This one. It comes with this antenna. as well. Right? So this is the Whoop based antenna, and a friend of ours, I'm not sure if we're gonna name him. He's been testing this. Did you see the videos?
Which one?
Maybe I'll just. If I can hide his name, then I'll show the video.
You are a wanted pair in Australia. Please come back so we can jail you.
Says who?
Oh, let's not. I'm gonna lie so hard on my declaration card. You guys won't like it.
Yeah, man.
What video?
Does it
You
show
probably-
distance?
Well, can you just hide the name?
I can. Eventually. But I wanna. Okay, just make sure that. So. You can see here the distance. It's like 1.5 Ks out with a fucking 1S whoop. All right. Over the fucking ocean. It's got the name is the gay GPR. Okay. Let me see if I can find another one. From the same individual.
You actually need a conviction to enter Australia.
Okay, yeah, that's a 4K flight. Yeah. It doesn't mention any GPS coordinates, right? No, okay, so we're not doxing anybody. So here you go. 3.9 kilometers. He's returning.
Wait, is that the clouds or where is he at right now?
Yeah, he's like in the middle.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, he's somewhere. So,
That's a
1S, okay?
1S GPR.
1S. No, that's a 1S. I don't
What
think
is
I
it
should
like?
say the name, but well, actually, I can.
Just 1S whoop, whatever.
Yeah, it's a 1S
Oh,
whoop.
okay.
Yeah. It should be available on the website right away, right?
The AIO, yeah.
Yeah?
It's online, yeah.
It's online. Did we like make it public or not yet?
Public, yeah.
Okay, so it's public. You can buy it. It'll ship tomorrow.
Okay. In 2 days. They gotta do the testing first.
Okay. No, the testing's done. All they need to do is fix this,
Mm-hmm.
and we need to receive the rubber grommet things.
Mhm.
That's it. I have a couple of Neutron AIOs that are AM32. Yeah, so it's AM32 on the ESCs. It's a T32 on the flight controller, just like all the Lucid stuff. If I buy new receivers for my Nano Crossfire module, will I have to do anything? No, you don't. Just bind. When is it going to be available? Already answered. Finally get to catch one of these lives. Hello, Mr. Clifffield. Yeah. All right. So that's it. More or less, I think. This is one of the more complicated boards, to be quite fair. Like putting an ESC and a flight controller on one tiny little board and then putting a Crossfire receiver on it as well. Making it work like under these conditions and making it go like full fucking range has not been easy. But it's done now. I mean, the advent of like safe, reckless flights
Could you remember
has
all
me
the,
excited,
the
right?
balcony shit that I've done back like
Yeah,
a couple years
yeah,
ago? That
yeah.
I can probably push it harder. With
Of
this
course, yeah.
board. Ooh.
And with the like there are frames out there, like for example the Fractal Wingman.
Lightweight shit.
It's super lightweight. It flies for 15 minutes. You can get some serious range on those. And price $59.95 or $60. Any firmware updates are coming? Well, we just released a major release, 642. If you look at the release notes, you'll see like we've been busy. We haven't really done any new feature stuff, but we've fixed quite a bit of stuff in the back end, and a lot of house cleaning, like in terms of improvements to several libraries and stuff like that.
I think you mentioned the whole binding process has been.
The whole binding process has been renewed. The way that the receiver talks to the flight controller is completely renewed. We added additional UART ports.
Mm-hmm.
So, after 6 years, your Nano RX gets a third UART port. Yeah. Average flight time? Well, that depends on your frame. Like, you can have a tiny little 1S whoop. It won't improve your flight times, to be quite honest. But, yeah. But we'll have those, if you want to wait, we'll have the Wingman in stock, hopefully pretty soon. Depends on Fractal. So, yeah. Fractal is going to ship us a couple of Wingman and Boosty Boys and all these Boosty Babies. Sorry.
Some whoop frames came in this morning. I don't know. I didn't look at them.
Maybe those are the ones.
Them. Yeah. Nice.
The guy in the video is doing 20 minutes. Yeah.
Still the easiest binding solution in all of FPV. You see, that's what I didn't understand at first. Because I never tried other stuff.
Yeah, I know. It's like, what is everybody complaining about?
Why do you have to do so much? What's the issue? They're like on the field, like, I gotta bind this shit now. Oh, just bind.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Like,
Yeah.
but I have to do this and that before I can bind. I'm like, okay. Oh,
If you say so.
that's new.
Yeah.
Even the 433 stuff that we had back then didn't have this kind of like.
Yeah.
troubles.
Well, you still have to push buttons on both ends.
Yeah, true.
Kind of weird. Okay. I mean, what else is new?
Well, when's the WAN coming? People keep asking.
When's the WAN coming? I don't know.
All right. So recap. We done?
Just a quick recap.
Lucid AIO. It works on both 1S and 2S. Running AM32. And what's the spec on the ESC?
7 amps.
7 amps.
And it can go down to like 2 volts, which is special. And the board itself can do 24 amps total.
Mm-hmm.
So you can't do full 7 amps on all 4 ESCs at once, but you never will. So for all intents and purposes, it's full power.
Okay. Fractal and TB.
Yeah, maybe. Has Wayne been hitting the gym lately? No, he's been a food blogger.
Just been eating.
Yeah, he's just been blogging a lot, holding the phone. That's what builds muscles.
A lot of protein.
You're never gonna wear this one down, man. I'm sorry.
I know.
Yeah.
Thanks, COVID.
Next week, mojito cocktail party. Who knows? Who knows at this point? Hang on, I think I can show a video. I think I can do a small leak.
Oh. Where? Where's the flight taken?
Just out the back.
Okay. Just do the one that it didn't launch. The guy with the fucking helmet.
No, well, you can see it.
Mm-hmm. That's a leak.
Yeah, it's,
270?
that's all I gotta say. I can't show the video. I'm sorry, because You have a date? No, I had a date. All right. I think that's it.
What are we launching next?
What are we launching next? The 69, 5 volts.
Okay, cool. Well, there you go. I just got you guys a leak.
Just arrived. Did you mention the Lucid Pro offsets are wrong in beta flight? Okay, yes. So thank you, Pete. I haven't mentioned that yet. So the issue is as follows. We have one target for the Lucid Freestyle and the Lucid Pro combined. And while iNav allows you to have different offsets for different hardware somethings, Betaflight does not allow you to do that. So the offsets are wrong on the Lucid Pros. The way that we're going to fix that is by, it's already out. The target's already out. So we're not replacing or we're not fixing anything that's on the shelf. If it's on the shelf, just verify your fucking orientation when you get the board. But eventually the Lucid Pro and the Lucid Freestyle will have different targets on Betaflight. They'll still work interchangeably, but on Betaflight you might have the wrong orientation if you install or flash the wrong target.
So do your pre-flight check.
Do your pre-flight checks. Oh, and by the way, we should probably show the H7 and the ADMs. We've been shipping them. We haven't shown them yet, right?
Have we not?
No.
Okay.
So that's a little interesting. We showed the H7 like a long time ago, and we launched it for pre-order, but they have since been shipping for a while now, and we haven't actually shown them yet in any of the lounges. So looks like we're cutting. We're running short on today's lounge. We're just 24 minutes in, so might as well mention the H7 and the 80 amp. Or 8S, not 80 amp. So Pete, in order to fix the orientation without actually changing the orientation, you would go into Betaflight and update to this Lucid Pro FC target. So the H7 is basically it's our first ArduPilot compatible flight controller. It has I don't know how many PWM channels. I think 12 or 13 or some ridiculous number. It's got like 700 UARTs. It's got you can put an SD card in for your mission flights and the logs and all of that stuff. So once Wayne finds it, we will show it off right here. And then we also, it's 8S compatible, so 1 to 8S, I guess, or 2 to 8S. Oh, we gotta unpack one live. So this one here is from the shelf. We're gonna do a QC. So they are in stock, evidently, right? Or
Obviously, yeah.
Those bags are closed. All right, and here's what you get inside the box. What's in the box? Holy shit, there's a whole bunch of shit in there. Okay, that's it. DJI cable. ESC connector cable long. ESC connector cable Japanese edition. Rubber grommets.
Oh man, at least I'm marketing in Japan.
Screws to screw down your FC, and the H7 itself. here we go. So this is obviously the top, and you would mount it like this. It has the orientation and everything, and then you can just solder on whatever the hell you need, or you can use the included connectors. The connectors are for CAN bus, for the ESCs, and for DJI. It has the it obviously has the OSD and all that stuff. It has a camera switcher. It has like I said, like 700 different UARTs, telemetry, I2C. What else is there? Current sensor inputs. You can mount an external USB if you want to. I'm just going through all of these ports here. So yeah, buzzer, cameras, camera 1, camera 2, 5 volt, 9 volt, whatever the hell you need
is on it.
It's most likely on it. And even stuff that you don't need, like for example, you see that? Like, ooh. This is a foam that protects your barometric pressure sensor from unwanted, I don't know, pressure oscillations, whatever. So just improves the output of the pressure sensor. And here, this thing here that I'm pointing at with my index finger, and the camera is ignoring to focus on, is the SD card slot. So you basically put an SD card in here and then slot it in. Yeah, and that's more or less it. That component is not on straight. It's messing with my OCD. I don't know if you can see that, but it's fine. So that one's online, and from what I can tell, this is like almost half price
compared to
whatever. Chinese brands. So Japanese edition. There you go. Half price, tiny price. Oh my god, we're
Very,
getting
very
cancelled. Very, very cheap. We're getting cancelled. That's it.
That reminds me of the FBI meme. Just knocking down doors.
Yeah.
FBI.
Björn, I've tried Walksnail VTX. Okay, I don't know. Mr. B. Kleiner is online. I've been told that there are some issues. It's got to be Walksnail because it works fine on DJI. I've heard of issues, but to be honest, nobody uses Walksnail, so it's hard for us to validate this. Yeah. Open up a ticket or create like a post on Facebook, and we'll look through it with you. From what I can tell, like there's really not much we can do. It's beta flight going to UART ports. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know. I've had my fair issues with like iNav because they flipped the ports for some reason, and it was weird. But again, like it's not on the hardware side. It's all in the software. I don't know about Walksnail. I can't help. I can't give you any advice on Walksnail at this moment. But if you create a thread, Mike Chin is probably listening in, so he'll figure this shit out with you. All right. Okay.
Have you showed this one?
So 30 by 30 stack.
All right.
Here we go.
So
this is the second layer.
All right. So you get an 8S 4-in-1 ESC. You can see it's a thick boy. What's the rating on it? 80 amps.
60.
Right? 60 amps. All right. So in the bag, you get.
Oh, somebody's asking what about the Crossfire antenna. There's no Crossfire on board, so you still have to connect a Crossfire receiver to this. Okay, it's not there's no receiver on board. It's just a flight controller.
All right. So you get obviously the XT60 lead, the Gorilla mount. That's for the top side, so you can mount a 20 by 20. What else? Well, screws. Massive fucking cap. Not so Japanese edition.
Yeah, I mean, this isn't a Japanese ESC at all. This, yeah, this is brutal. Like the weight of it, everything is
cold.
it's hardcore. Yeah,
Because the fucking copper is so thick.
yeah,
This whole thing's cold.
yeah. I tried this on 8S on a Source One, and we tried it with 6S motors.
Okay.
So the kV was kind of a little bit high, and it hovers at like I was almost not able to land the quad anymore because like the minute I go just a little up on
takes off.
throttle, it's like oh fuck, and then the engineer goes like try full throttle, and it's like, and the quad was just gone, like what, and gone.
Well, I hope you had like FPS.
Uh,
Or FPV, sorry.
I did have FPV, yeah, but I used the shitty the what are they called,
The
the
box
Recon,
goggles.
the box goggles from Fat Shark. So like you run out of range instantly, right?
alright.
So it was like a punch out to snow.
Oh yeah, the antenna isn't. It's a rubber duck here, right?
Yeah, yeah. The website says the AIO. Yeah, okay, but that's for the AIO, which we introduced before. So that's where we're talking about, like this here, that you can see, or maybe not.
Let's take it out of the back.
Let's take it out of the back before we reflect and show what's behind the fucking screen.
Oh right.
This here is the all-in-one 1 to 2S, and then we also just randomly we figured we would also introduce to you the 8S 60 amp 4-in-1 and the H7 Lucid flight controller, which we've already announced, but and like had on the website, but now they're shipping. So it's always good to know. And we've made extras, so they're in stock for now. There was a guy asking about the 12S ESC, about the bidirectional D shot. You just connect it to the motor pads. I don't know. AIO, show it, please. Well, didn't we just?
That was like 2 seconds ago.
Here we go. This is it. I don't know why the camera's not focusing.
There it is.
There we go.
Oh,
A second of focus.
just paused. Well, check the website.
Yeah, check the
The
website.
photos are clearer.
TBS is still in business. Did you hear Trump won?
That has to do with hobby.
Well, also like what?
Yeah. He's gonna send people here to kill us or what?
Oh man. Where Wang? I know, Michelle. We're working on it. We're very close. All right. Anything else? Perfect for the tiny whoop season. Yes, indeed. And for the long range tiny whoop season, which apparently hasn't existed yet.
What are you talking about?
Well, like nobody's ever like really flown long range with these
True.
things, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Tango to HTX.
Yep. We're actually quite close. So I mean, the HTX thing already works. It's waiting for the next Crossfire and Tracer firmware release, which is a little bit out, but other than that, it's actually quite. I mean, it's pretty much done.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Some did, but it didn't end well. Yeah, usually the long range didn't end well. DJI or CADX? DJI or CADX what?
FPV system.
Oh, well, DJI. Right? I mean, I don't know. What's the question related to? Is it for the wing?
Any reference from below? No?
No.
Or like connect to the AIO.
Maybe. Well, you can use both. For the H7, the same. I don't know. Oh, for the 1S. Well, I mean, for the 1S, you typically want to use, analog.
Yeah.
I don't have any sound.
Open the subtitles.
All right. I think that's it.
Yeah.
1 to 2S or 12S? No, the all-in-one is 1 to 2S. It's not 12S.
Don't put 12S.
Yeah, don't put 12S. Okay. All right. I think that covers everything, unless there are some other questions.
Plus recap. Yeah.
Well, I think we just did a recap, right?
Yeah. That's covers that too. Yeah.
Ooh.
That's a packaging.
Mm-hmm. Just got shipped
What
today.
kind of bag is this?
This
is it a bubble?
Bubble
Okay.
bags, yeah.
All right.
Ooh.
Woohoo.
Yes, sir. Here you go.
Whoa, wee woo.
Whoa, wee wah. Whoa, wee wah. Very nice. All right. I mean, you can once, yeah. 12S. It'll work once, yeah, for a very short time. All right. I think that's it. We don't really have anything else to talk about. Recap. For all-in-one, 1 to 2S, AM32, Beta Flight, or I'm not even sure. I think we have an iNav target for it as well. Not sure.
If there's going to be one.
For long range tiny whoops, or like just for people who want to use Crossfire.
You can call it gorilla whooping like Bot Grinder does.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, yeah. And it on the store right now, available, ships out tomorrow or the day after.
And
then
the price is $59.95.
Thank you very much. Mm-hmm. Then we have this here, the 8S 60 amp 4-in-1 ESC, and the matching 30 by 30 and Gorilla mount. And we've got the Lucid H7, which is an Ardu Pilot / Beta Flight / iNav compatible H7 flight controller with 27,000 ports. So you can reuse all kinds of sensors on it. And
CRSF on board, yes, on the AIO, not at the H7.
CRSF is on board on the AIO, not on the H7. Yes, correct. Oh, and did I mention this has 2 gyros?
Oh, right.
Dual gyro.
Because 2 is better than 1.
That's one reason, yes. Well, the gyros are a 90 degrees offset. And, well, I mean, I guess there's a reason for that, right?
It's good for the
do I have to
filtering,
explain it? Yeah. So if you have some shakes that are going like this, right, that are going to confuse your gyro, if you have one that is like this and one like this, they can calculate what is actually a shake and what is just mechanical issues with the gyro. So sensor fusion is the term.
Science,
bitch. Yeah. But Bot got put to jail for his whooping. What? Really?
What?
I haven't heard about that. But I guess it's the U.S., right? You go to jail for everything.
Oh, right.
And the leak 69 launching soon. And the other leak, I'll play it one more time.
With screaming.
All right.
It's not an F1, by the way.
Yeah, that wasn't in Vegas.
270?
All right. I don't mind the fact that it was a bit of a Japanese ring. He tried to whoop Kamala Harris. Oh, really?
Oh, what?
I
didn't know.
haven't heard about that.
Oh, shit.
Going to hang with Didi. All right. All right.
Join that party.
Heard much faster. Yeah, of course. Of course. But probably not stock. Not sure if it's a real story. Well, then you probably shouldn't spread. What? Oh, man. Anyway.
There's a YouTube video from him. When was that?
I don't know.
It's gonna be a while ago,
We'll
no?
check it out later. All right. That's it for us. 45 minutes. That's a fucking short stream.
Like you said, Japanese style.
Japanese style. There we go. All right. Another country we can't go to anymore. How about 5.8 Immortal T antennas for the plane guys flying DJI? Well, we got the Triumph Pro. I don't know. Compared to the stock antenna, I didn't know the stock antenna was this bad.
The stock is the 2-in-1 thing, right?
Yeah, like Kofi, the guy who built my planes, he automatically just changed everything all the time. And then I don't even know why the fuck did I have. I don't remember. Anyway, for some reason I had to use stock antennas at some point, and I was like, holy shit. You actually have no range at all. Yeah. Stay safe. The world's gone crazy.
That's always been the case.
That's always been the case, to be honest. All right, guys.
All right.
Take care. See you on the next one. Probably this week with the 5-volt 69.
All right. Later.
Bye-bye.